In Italy exist around 200,000 people. The name is hunters that go with dogs to find truffle.
A good truffle hunter knows where they grow. It's a secret, of course.
Ci sono posti segreti dove si va solo di notte, si nasconde la macchina da non farsi vedere. Guarda un po', Andre, guarda un po' bene, guarda bene. Ah, ecco, l'ha sentita adesso, è profonda.
Every time that the dog starts to dig for the truffle hunter is a surprise.
Madonna, senti che profumo. È piccolo, pazienza. Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Not
bravo,
that piccola.
bravo,
It's
bravo,
pretty.
bambino, no?
That's pretty big.
Bravo. Bravo, non era profonda,
Got one.
ma quando lui...
Look at that.
Aspetta un istante.
Okay, we are ready with the first truffle.
We're going to start the bidding off at $1,100. Is there $1,100 anywhere? Raise your hand, don't be bashful. I have $1,100 here, can I have $1,200 there, $1,200 in the back?
Inside this beautiful hall, people are bidding on the most expensive mushrooms in the world, white truffles.
We are in a truffle auction, in the world truffle auction, that will be bid between Italy and USA, and we are very excited.
$4,200 all the way out, $4,300 back here again, cheap price. Think of the dinner party plans you could have.
This is one of the true iconic special items that you only find in certain places.
Any further advance? Fair warning and sold. Thank you very much.
If foodies have a bucket list, this is on your bucket list. Because per ounce, I don't know if there's anything more expensive in the world.
No, this is the most expensive food item in the world.
But why would someone bid thousands of dollars for a fungus? Well, fanatics say the pungent aromas and the unique flavors are worth the price.
I have a $10,000 bid here.
$110 in Italy.
$110,000 in Italy.
Aspetta un attimo che... Direi che da Don se l'è proprio meritato, quindi lo salutiamo con un applauso perché $110.000 va bene così, grazie mille.
Yeah, you heard that right. 2.5 pounds of fresh white truffle sold for more than $100,000. And the guy that bought them is going to have to act fast because truffles don't last all that long.
The shelf life of a truffle is very, very quickly. It's important to eat it in a few days, not more than 1 week.
White truffles are found by hunters in only a few small regions on the planet. The most famous place they're found? The countryside of Alba, Italy. They're then sold and shipped to restaurants all over the world in approximately 24 hours.
There are hundreds of types of truffles, but really only a handful that are renowned in the culinary world, including the black and the white.
Truffles form at the root ends of certain trees like oaks, hazelnut, willows, and poplars. They need trees to grow. They also rely on nearby animals to help disperse their spores.
Here's the critical difference, though. The black truffle can be farmed. The white truffle can't be, and that's what makes it more rare, more special, more expensive, and more reliant on weather.
And weather has been far from truffle perfect. See, most European truffles like moisture, and NOAA did a study where you can see the regions of the Mediterranean that have had more frequent winter droughts from 1971 until 2010. Because the world of white truffles is secretive, experts tell us they just don't have exact data to illustrate the relationship between white truffles' growth and climate. So, there was only one way to find out more.
We've arrived in Alba, and we're going to go on the simplest of truffle hunts first. It's actually really easy. It's just at this market. Found them. Look at how many I found right away. So interesting how they open it like it's jewels, like it's jewelry, like presenting you. It doesn't smell like jewelry, but it's like jewelry. And just as expensive.
Our trip in 2016 dug up a less than ideal truffle season.
Was this year a good year for truffle?
Questo era un buon anno per i
Molto.
Allora, costa.
Un po' più caro, sì.
Yeah, he said there are fewer truffles, but they're obviously going to be more expensive.
Right. And fewer, does he know why?
Di meno.
È scesa poca pioggia a luglio e agosto, piovere d'estate.
The Alba white truffle is harvested between October and December. Our visit during November of 2016 should have been the perfect time to find truffles.
There was the right rain on April, May, June, July, but unfortunately it never rained from the middle of August until the beginning of October.
Not the best years.
Not the best year for the truffle.
Truffle hunters like Carlo Miranda practice the age-old tradition, combing both public and private lands in search of the white truffle. He says that the summer of 2016 was warm and dry, which delayed the white truffle season.
We have an extension of the summer time, so we start to find the truffle just 1 month ago at the end of October. So we lose 1 month of the season.
Good season or not, we still wanted to try our luck and find a truffle. And the only way to do that? Hunt with a professional. Fourth-generation truffle hunter Giovanni Monciero says he too is disenchanted by that dry soil.
Senti, su, vai bene, su. Quando ero giovane a questi giorni qua c'era molto più fango, cioè l'autunno iniziava già a ottobre. Si raccoglievano addirittura le uve con l'ombrello una volta, adesso si raccogliono le uve con le ciabattine per il tartufo, non c'era fango fino qua. Cioè andare per tartufi e non sporcarsi le scarpe, così non va tanto bene. Ah, guardala qua, dov'è? Sì, forza, dai. Così, ehi, così è lì. E comunque di gente stamattina è già passata di qua.
Qui?
Sì, vedi i cani come segnano il territorio.
Dogs, the key to a hunter's success. Traditionally, pigs were used, but pigs are pigs, and they'd often eat the truffle before it even made it into the hands of the hunter. Dogs eat truffles too, but they're way easier to train.
Questo qua?
Yeah? So we found one, tartufo, but it is rotten, so no good. This is what it looks like, by the way, when you find a rotten truffle. We broke it open. I don't know if you could see that there, but it definitely has only a faint smell, and it's not fresh at all.
Eager to find fresh truffles, we tag along with another hunter, Igor Bianco. He has more than 40 years hunting in Alba under his belt and around 3 years' experience of growing an awesome beard.
Non tutti capiscono il lavoro che c'è dietro per cercare un tartufo. Non è facile che basta andare nei boschi e trovare il tartufo, bisogna, a volte vai e non trovi.
Igor says the more difficult the area to hunt, the more likely you're going to find a truffle.
Perché la gente non vanno tutti in certi posti, no? Che è pericoloso, poi bisogna conoscere, bisogna pulire, farsi i sentieri perché è difficile passare, specialmente quando c'è bagnato, no? Che sono ripidi. Allora, e lì c'è più probabilità di trovare il tartufo.
Igor also told us he'll stay out 14, 15 hours a day for 4 months. So he doesn't sleep a lot, but he doesn't like to sleep. He sleeps when he's off. So it must be that there's so much patience in this job.
È come andare a pescare, sai, o andare a funghi. Andare a pescare, ci vuole pazienza, andare a tartufi anche. Però quando trovi il tartufo bello ti danno soddisfazione che... Vieni, sta diretto. Guarda un po' bene, guarda bene. Sì, 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 sì. Sì, dai, prendilo te, vai. Dai, su. Dai lì, Lola. Prendi.
One by one, we start to find truffles.
Oh.
This is our biggest one yet. Yeah?
Sì. Grande.
Yeah. More.
Like?
3. This is the kind that I've had shaved. I've definitely had that on pasta.
Our treasures may be too small to sell, and only one is white, but Igor takes it and his previous finds from that morning to the restaurant Barolo Friends, where we meet owner Paolo Annoni.
So tell me about the process. We've been with the hunters, with the truffles, but then they come here to sell?
Sì, i truffalau vanno nei diversi ristoranti a vendere tartufo di qualità raccolto nel nostro territorio, nei nostri boschi.
And what are you looking for when you buy a truffle?
La qualità. La qualità è la cosa più importante, perché hanno un valore importante dal punto di vista economico, quindi devono essere di altissima qualità.
Top quality usually means large, fresh, and most importantly, pungent.
Questo
è bello, ma...
And finally, after days hunting, the moment has come. I get to taste. Jealous of my truffle tasting? You don't need to be. White truffles are a multi-million-dollar business. They even keep them in what looks like a vault. Alessandro Bonino is the managing director of Tartufi Mora, a company that ships these pricey tubers all over the world.
The smell in here is very pungent.
I don't smell.
You don't smell
No.
it? How do you not smell it?
Sometimes when I go in the bar outside,
Yeah.
yeah, I smell of truffles.
People smell it on you. They
Yeah.
say you must work with truffles. Oh, wow.
This is a very big piece.
445 grams.
grams.
What's the biggest truffle you've ever seen?
Last week we had one piece of 900 grams.
900, double this.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So usually about. It's ready to be shipped. You see they are all washed.
And these are going to an expedition.
Yeah, sure.
So people could see them and purchase them somewhere else.
Yes, yes.
What country are these going
Hong
to?
Kong.
After they come out here, how do you package?
For shipping, we use a polyester box with ice pack. And then we envelope every truffle in the paper like this. Then we use a depends basket to put all the truffles inside, then we close.
Yeah.
And it's not just truffles that these companies sell. They also produce truffle oil, truffle paste, truffle everything.
For the white truffle, 90% of the goods go to the fresh market. 10% is used for the preserve and for industrial product.
Gianmarco Urbani is owner of Urbani Tartufi, the world's largest truffle company, who says that they control 70% of the world's truffle trade.
We produce in this building 700 different items, sauce, oil, condiments, and different products.
And the Alba truffle we've told you all about, well, it's not just from Alba.
They come from Piemonte, Toscana, Emilia-Romagna, Marche, Umbria. So we can find not only in Piemonte the white truffle, but we can find white truffle in several different regions.
The biggest market they sell to? America. Their product, the truffle, makes it from hunter to U.S. restaurant in approximately 24 hours. But truffle lovers, be warned. Remember Carlo? He says truffles are being threatened by more than just drought.
This kind of plant invaded our forest and is a plant that was arrived from the outside by the wind. In the last 20 years we have an increase of this kind of situation inside our forest.
And that's not good for truffle.
No, not good for truffle. At the end, generally the tree fall down, and in some case didn't go the possibility to the soil to breathe. Okay, you will see like here. This kind of situation
all through. It's an invasive species of ivy that looks very pretty, but not good. So the ivy that Carlo was showing me is really only one part of a more complicated story. Some of the woods are really not that maintained and even abandoned, which makes it really difficult to hunt truffles. Carlo also told us that some of the areas that were freely foraged in the past are now used for other crops, like wine grapes or even hazelnuts, something I saw very clearly with Igor in Barolo. I'm standing right here on Igor's property, and he can actually see the change. Right behind me, this hill, you can see the edge of the forest and then all wine. Well, 20 years ago, it was all forest.
Bisogna salvare le piante perché altrimenti di questo passo a 20-30 anni non c'è più piante da tartufi. Perché non è che tutte le piante danno i tartufi, ce n'è solo qualcuno. Non è che tutte danno tartufi.
Carlo isn't trying to save the truffle alone. While hunting a few years ago, he met Edmondo Benelli and they instantly connected.
Perché entrambi ci siamo detti, il clima non possiamo cambiarlo. Possiamo cambiare le cose dal punto di vista dell'ambiente, far sì che non si perdano gli alberi da tartufo, non ci sia un degrado di quello che non è coltivato.
Carlo and Edmondo founded Breathe the Truffle. It's a crowdfunding campaign focused on educating people about the importance of the forest. Heavy hitters like Andrea Ferranetti of Borgogna Winery jumping on board.
The forest is, for us, is very, very important. The idea to maintain the biodiversity. In one forest exists maybe 80 different plants have the capacity to make a truffle. And also every plant make a different truffle. In the white truffle exist many kind of truffle, different in the bouquet, different in the taste, different in everything. This is amazing. This is the fortune of the truffle Alba. This is why the truffle from Alba is famous in the world. We decide to create a new place inside the forest. We decide to create the first truffle area for the visitors. It's possible to enter in the forest and study the truffle.
So the group Save the Truffle has garnered quite a bit of money, and so where does that money go to help?
With the money that will arrive from the crowdfunding project, we want to invest the money inside the forest. First of all, clean the forest for the old tree and manage a little bit the soil.
And a cleaner forest, Carlo hopes, will mean more truffles, protecting the future of the Italian tradition that he and other truffle hunters love.
Just make attention where you...
Where we walk?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Dai, dai.
So that means she kind of cleared the area?
Yeah.
She didn't smell any?
Non è tanto la soddisfazione di togliere il tartufo, anche quello, però proprio stare a contatto con i cani, con la natura.
During the night, dogs are focused on the hunting.
Deep in the woods, to me, truffle hunting remains a mystery, but that is all part of the intrigue. You never know what you will find.
Dai, guarda. No. Il tartufo, signori, c'è. Dai, non lo vedo. Via. Abbiamo sparato fuori, era un qualcosa di piccolo. Beh. The truffle of this dimension.
Hey! Good job, Amy.
20 centimeters of deep. Amy! Probably he smelled the truffle.
We're all sharing this one tonight. We found one. It's not scary at all, see? I don't care if it's little. We found one, that's all that matters. Carlo, now we have to get home. We're in the middle of the forest, in the middle of the night.
You want to get home? Just 2 minutes.
Oh, great.
It's
okay.
easy.
We found one.
Okay, we have finished.
Okay.